All right, well, welcome back. I have some explaining to do. I know, uh, probably about an hour and a half of gameplay is taking place to get me here. I'll talk about it on the way. Well, this all started back at Trapper's when I harvested some bunnies and I inadvertently, from the radial menu, ate a piece of raw bunny meat. Well, a cascade of events happened after that. Namely, I got food poisoning, and of course, that takes 10 hours. So that happened, and then I decided, well, I'd kind of halfway recovered from that. And I decided, well, let me go to the unnamed pond where there was a bear over there. He didn't see me, he didn't get me, but he was lurking around there. And so, uh, there was a wolf hanging around, in the little valley area. Before that, no threat really. Um, I also went and harvested the deer and got the gut and the hide there and some meat. That was all fine and all that. But in any case, let's just say that my snares got destroyed. I had to run at night over here to the dam area. So then, in the meantime, of course, while I ate the raw meat and ended up getting food poisoning, well, I also got cabin fever as a result of having to stay inside. So I had to stay outside for 24 hours. So I ran over here and then I ran, to the cave and stayed in the cave and barely escaped that and
So cold.
got that
So
deer
cold.
meat and yeah, it's early in the morning, so it's really cold. Um, which brought me, and then of course you know, as a as a fix, of course, to the whole matter, because now, no, you actually want to eat, get the cattail. That's why you're picking them. Um, Within the context, I mean, as it stands now, I've got very little food, just these cattails I picked. And I ran over to the boxcar, and, lo and behold, there's the rope over there now. I couldn't get to the hunter's blind at the unnamed pond because the bear was out and patrolling the place. And of course, this is going to really be tough now because I'm going to lose a good bit of condition here just to tie this rope off and climb down. Not what I was hoping for at all. There's no deer here either, is there? No, there's... Oh, yes, there is. Um... Alright, Well, considering... Well, I can get in the... I'll just do it. Just do it. So needless to say, many things have transpired since the last episode. All bad, almost all bad, of course, other than the fact that I did, in fact, find the rope. Which, I don't know. Uh, Getting the flare gun may be a bit anticlimactic. Of course, this all kind of fell out from the fact that I did not bring the scrap metal with me, or I'd have probably already been in Forlorn Muskeg by now. and have crafted. But, the game is an adventure, right? So it's all about adventures. Well, it turns out, anyway, that I have the infamous episode where I poisoned myself, but for whatever reason, and I'm just going to do this because I'm bleeding condition, and it would seem no amount of sticks are going to rectify that situation. Let's see if I can minimize it at all. Okay, it's slightly minimized. How about... Oh, that's true, there's a deer down there, isn't it? But in any case, I need calories. I need a little... Well... No, I'm getting too cold. Let's see...
God, I've never felt so cold in my life.
No, let's see. Can I get warm at all here? So close. Please let me get warm. Oh, just.
So hungry.
But I can't let myself get too tired either. So we got to go. I just wanted to get warmed up a little bit. Come on. I don't have any more coffee left. I drank all the coffee. I have... Just do it. $110, $9.20. Let's get that in there. I mean, and the crazy thing is, it's just that little bit right there is going to be gone just to tie this rope off. Right? And I'm sure I'll get the obligatory blizzard. Just because every time I've climbed down here almost, it seems like I get a blizzard. I don't know why. Even if there was just a blizzard, I'd still get a blizzard. I don't know why. You'd think the game would, alter that every once in a while, but no, It likes the blizzard too much. Really likes the blizzard. Candy bar or something. Well, I don't really need food. Yeah, yeah. It's, I definitely need sticks. As many sticks as I can get a hold of down here. I need. Any and all sticks. I need to get out of this though. Let's get on to more business-oriented stuff. Like the reason we came.
It's so cold. Warm me up a bit.
We're going to the cave.
No.
We're going to the cave. This is just a little, you know. Is there a stem? That's... Now, if I can get away with not having to use this,
Got it.
then when I do
Eat
the next stupid thing, I've got one up top. I don't need that. But, well, you know, what a lure, huh? Here's this really heavy object that you're going to want to carry up with you. I don't think so. Not that I couldn't. I actually could carry... I'll have to check that before I attempt to come out of here. Because I actually dropped so much stuff that 4 pounds is not going to really matter. Why are there... They don't put hardly any cattails down here on Interloper. It's almost devoid of cattails. I tell you what, though. Before I start picking and doing... Let's get over here to the cave. Alright, well... First things first. Wow. Well... Oh, good. Alright, well, I'm warming up. Let's... well, let's see. One thing I did do, just because I went to the dam, just drop that a minute. I went to the dam and I picked up a bunch of cloth. So while it's daylight, see if it's going to be evil to me and not let me do this at all. Okay, thank you. How far did that take me? Alright, let's see if I can...
This cold is making my head feel thick.
Okay, so it's not like super horrible at the minute. Let's kind of do this in steps. Oh, now all of a sudden it's going to just plummet. It's a precursor to the inevitable blizzard that's coming. Because the game hates it when you come down here. Alright, well, I take that back. That was quite a few cattails. It is appreciated. It's nice to see that you actually warm up here by this mat. Let's see about maybe a book. Can't read right now because I'm hungry. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll eat this. Not really a whole lot of water, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to make a fire before this is over with. Let's see if I'm actually going to warm up here for researching for an hour. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, look at this. What is that supposed to mean? How is that possible? I can't do this with the hacksaw either, can I? Can you let me out of here, please? Thank you. Yep, has to be a hatchet. All right, now are there more sticks? I have the coal. Yikes. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The good thing is there's so many cattails in Forlorn that I really don't have to worry too much about it, but I have to get there. But I think I'm okay in that respect. Wow. 4.5, 18 minutes, I'll be cold, but it's not going to be horrible. Any more sticks?
I'm gonna die if I don't warm up soon.
We could do this and get out here in the middle of the night. I don't know why I brought some of this stuff with me, but it's light enough to where it's really kind of innocuous in the scheme of things. It's not gonna... That lantern fuel I could have gotten rid of. But as you see, I'm like, 8 pounds or so under. So I could go snag that hammer before I climb out. But I will have to be fully rested. What I don't know is what the weather's going to do. So this is just a question mark, because if I can go to sleep now and I could leave in the middle of the night, but is it going to turn into a blizzard? Or let's just go ahead and maybe do some clothing. Because one thing's about it, and if I had a sleeping bag and I was down here, I would probably still end up having to build a fire at some point. I can't say that for sure. It's possible that, I wouldn't have to. Let me look at this first. 82. Let me get this. This will get me tired. Allow me to sleep fully. Failed. Now I do have coal, but I don't have anything else but sticks, so I will have to wait till the last minute here to do this. Let me see, is there anything else clothing-wise? Kind of is bad enough to warrant me. Let's do that.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
It's loving it, isn't it? Now it's nighttime, right? It's too dark? No, it's not. Ha! Imagine that. 76. Ooh, this is horrible. We have to do this. What I was going to say is, as far as me keeping cloth to build a snow shelter, though, that's not going to happen. The chances of me being able to make that work are very slim. So here we go. This is kind of like a riding the storm out thing. Um, at this point, it's a wait and see. Wow, I just used 920 calories. For what, 2 hours, 3 hours? Wow, you're a calorie machine, aren't you? I guess being outdoors, you know. Well, that's a pretty good bit of cattails right there. That's impressive. I was down to 5. So, I mean, right now it's get out, finish up here, get back to the trailer, get our supplies, get to Forlorn Muskeg. But yeah, you know, the everything seemed to go bad there from trappers. When I went to the name pond, there were no saplings there along the way. And when I got there, the bear was down there. I didn't hear him, but all I could hear were the bear crows screaming, and I could hear him breathing. I didn't know where I was up on top of the, of the snow, the side of the mountain there, the cliff side at the top, you know, up to the right of his cave. But I never saw him. I don't know exactly where he was, but I just wasn't disposed to go down there. And so I left. That was after I saved myself from being poisoned, you know, getting food poisoning, and then, of course, getting cabin fever. So let's see. Where is my cabin fever lie at this point? Indoors, outdoor. Look at that. That's horrible. That is horrible. I mean, it's 3.5. It's 3 point something to 1 at this point, which isn't as bad as 5 to 1. Like that was 800. You know, so I have gotten a good bit back on it. You know, that looks horrible, but it's not really as horrible as it looks. You say 500 to 200, which is, you know, 2.6 ratio to. So that's not horrible. And but I mean, I completely killed myself, and that I just eating that one piece of meat blew everything out of the water. Used up a bunch of calories I didn't need to use up. I had to neglect my snares, so they stayed out in the blizzard and got ruined. Um, my condition loss and all that it took to get my condition back. So all the tea I used, the coffees I used, I have to stay outside because I got, you know. So it was just a cascade of events that brought me completely out of whack with where I was. I was in good shape with this. I was all I needed to do was come back. Oh, look at this! Wish I had a rock. All I had to do was go back to the trailer, get my scrap metal and the rest of my supplies, and go to Forlorn. And it was just a beautiful thing. And now here I sit with 45% condition, and you know, I've come back. It was a tough haul, but I come back. I had to run around at night. I had to. Luckily, no wolf. Well, no, no. I went up to the lookout, to the overlook. There was no fire striker. I stayed in there as part of because I couldn't stay indoors because I still had the cabin fever lingering. Um, so I had to stay outdoors. So I stayed up there. Um, didn't harvest the deer. Didn't do anything. Uh, but there was no fire striker, so that was pretty much useless. But then when I left, I decided, well, I'll go ahead and go onto the trailer, even though it's the middle of the night. So I had pulled a bunch of torches. So I was working my way along the ridge, so I thought, and I ended up taking a left turn at Albuquerque somewhere, and I ended up over on the far right side, over in the southern access area. How I got there, I have no idea. I crossed the entirety of that ridge system, and as I'm going along and I'm lighting another torch, I hear a wolf bark. So I had to run, and I'm running around like a madman. And it's dark, it's pitch black. All I can see is my torchlight. And somehow I evaded the wolf because I'm running down and around through trees. And here I am, boom, I'm back on the riverbed, frozen riverbed in the southern access area. So, okay, I'm safe. I'm actually headed to the dam again. So I go to the trailer. And that's what brought me here. So there was a lot of risking of life, and you know, it could have gone much worse. But yes, I ended up here. So by hook or crook, in a whole roundabout way, I'm now, you know, in the ravine with the flare gun. Now it's a question of, can I get out of here? So let's try and say pass time and wait till the last minute to start this fire. See if we get a temperature drop.
Getting tired.
Just out of curiosity. Okay. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. So I'm going to have to sleep. Hmm. Oh man. Well, I'm not going to die for an hour, so we're just going to have to do this a little bit at a time. At some point, it's going to get cold. I probably should have gone ahead and just done this little by little anyway. I don't know if the tea... I'm just going to have to do that on my next sleep. I'm just not going to be able to do it here. And this meat should not degrade. Oh, it's kind of degrading pretty quick, huh? Really? Is it like that? Well, it was probably already at a, at a degraded point anyway. But let's do that just in case. I mean, I don't want to. I'm going to get 50% back on it anyway. It doesn't matter. So it's a bit irrelevant. Old habits die hard and all that. But I don't have enough fuel to run a fire for any more than about 5 hours. No, well, you can load it. Now put it away. I'm warming up again. All right, let's sleep another hour. See, no 5 hour sleeps. I still can't believe I did that. I well know better than to do that. That was stupid. Why? How is it warm? That's a bit odd. It can't stay like that. All right, so the problem is I'd hate to have to climb out of here in a blizzard. I'm gonna whatever. Yikes. Well, what do I have total? 4 fuel, 17 sticks, 2 books. This is roughly what, an hour? Hour and a half? That's going to be about 4 or 5 hours. I have a feeling before it's all said and done, I'm going to get a blizzard. Let's be pragmatic. Let's just be pragmatic. Even though for the sake of, having the meat cooked, all that, but that's not as important as being able to survive a blizzard. Of course, I'd be able to get out of here, climb out of here in the blizzard, and run to safety, and sleep and regain whatever condition I lost. I don't know. It's, I really don't want to eat these cattails. But what I have left should be enough to do what I need to do. I could start a short fire, cook the meat, This stuff. It's like if I start a fire, is that going to bring the blizzard? Are you serious? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. This is a bit wasteful, but, I'm trying to have the best of both situations happening here. Because I will have to do some traveling, and I cannot take meat with me on those travels. Here it doesn't matter, but I will end up, once I get back to Mystery Lake, and then I gotta cross Mystery Lake again. And I can't carry the meat with me. I'm just not going to. I could, but I'm not gonna do it. Think you walked past your meat. All right. I'm blind. I needed a torch anyway. We'll just take this as I pull the torch out. We'll just go with that. Mm, what do I have? 920? Yeah, don't eat any more raw meat, please. And it's funny. My point was, why do they even put raw meat on the radio? What would be the point of that? Hour? 3 hours, 42 minutes. Yep, there it is. There it is. No. Wow. Um, should this be a get out while the getting's good thing? I think so. 38. Okay. All right, don't run. Don't run. It's bitterly cold, but I can see. Obviously, the temperature's horrible. I really wish I could run. But as soon as I get up there, we'll run. If I can. But I'm not coming back down here, so as far as, you know, the hammer goes, it's either get it now or forfeit it. Can I get to the ledge? I'm not. I'm well underweight. Wow, it's still a good ways up there, isn't it? Come on, girl. Come on. It's gonna get tough here in a second. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Oh, now come on. Don't do this. Barely, right? Why was that such a struggle for you? I mean, I wasn't fully rested, but well, that's true. And I don't have that much of a stamina, loss from my weight and clothes, so I'm a little bit mystified why she had that much trouble, but
I'm
whatever.
so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Well, as soon as we get out of here, the good thing is this is all outdoor time. Oh, now come on. Don't get crazy with it. Get up this rope. Yeah, this could be bad. Wow. Drained. And it's not like I can do a stem. Wow. Well, so much for that, huh? Well, it's better than losing my life. That's typically what you use a stem for not losing your life. All this, all this for, and probably if I'd have just left that hammer, I would already been up here. But no. That hammer probably was the difference between making it and not. As ironic as that is, I'll pretty much bank on the fact that that's true. With my not having complete full rest, and you'd probably be better off actually going to the trailer. Not over there.
I lay down right here. If I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Yeah, kind of a long episode, but going to the ravine is always, well, not always. If I had a, and I don't even know if I had a bedroll, if that would have made a whole lot of difference. I should have just gone ahead and slept to begin with while it was warm. But you don't know. You don't know what the weather's going to do. But it really didn't matter. I still could have gotten out of here in a blizzard. Yeah, always second guessing yourself about everything. I do. Especially in situations like that. But I have learned to go ahead and use the stem. Oh boy, here I am with this meat on me. I can't eat it uncooked. It doesn't do me any good to take it inside. if nothing else, I need to at least sleep for a moment. Still early. All right, it's been a long one. We'll call it here. I'll sleep and then I'll just start another episode and I'll go maybe start a fire, cook that meat. I'll just sleep a couple hours or something. We'll go do that, and then continue on. All right. Uh, Sorry about the gap, but you didn't want to see it. I promise you didn't want to see it. It was pretty bad. Anyway, we'll see you back here soon. Thanks for watching.